store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vail for this Tuesday, April 5th edition. This is a live shot of that I-70 corridor. First thing this morning, a little bit of wind out there, but no real precipitation on the roadways. We've got a really great show in store for you, but today is two great national holidays. One, National Caramel Day, and two, National Deep Dish Pizza Day. So whether you want both or just one of them, those are some great options to celebrate today. I'm your host right here, Maddie Evans. We've got Kevin Shields standing by to give you a look at that local weather forecast, but we've got a really good show in store for you. We talked a little bit about miracle cases yesterday, and we've got a miracle case coming into the studio to chat with us about his road to recovery, Andy McBride. So stick around because you're definitely going to want to meet him. Then we've got Ross Leonhardt coming in from the Vail Valley Foundation talking all things Ford Amphitheater, GoPro Mountain Games, and the Vlar Performing Arts Center for the summer season. Then we've got Lori Barnes coming in to talk about the Vail Public Library and all of the activities that they have going on this week. They are definitely hustling and bustling over at the library. We're going to give you a look at that local weather forecast, that Lens of the Day report, and that resort report. So make sure that you stick around for the next hour of Good Morning Vail. And thank you all for tuning in and joining us this morning. Now let's take it over to Kevin, who's going to give us a look at that local weather forecast.
Thanks, Maddie. We've got a lot to go over today, and you brought it up in the earlier part of the show, 30 to 35 mile an hour winds. Now be careful out there. We are going to see as this storm front rolls through, those winds pick up. So this morning, 34 degrees when you get up, a high today of only 42 degrees, but 70% chance of snowfall as that storm front comes through and gives us a little more snowfall on those mountains. Weather by hour, 31 degrees at noon, 36 degrees at 4 p.m., but those clouds are still going to be hanging around as that snow continues to come in and give us a little bit more to ski on and play on up on those mountains. The I-70 corridor, cloudy and 62 degrees in Denver, but we're going to see that precipitation through the Vail Valley. 42 degrees in Vail, 44 in Avon, and 50 degrees in Eagle. Now this cues us up as we look at these lower temperatures coming in, 13 degrees, 30% chance of snow for tonight with those lower temperatures. So be careful out there. We're still having a little bit of runoff from the warmer weather we've had on the mountain that could pose a little bit of problem, some ice on those roadways. So just be careful out there. Now looking at the 5-day, this is what's exciting, and writing the script again, partly sunny, 32 degrees on Wednesday. Thursday, that sun is starting to come back out, mostly sunny, 40 degrees. And then Friday, a beautiful day, 52 degrees, full sunshine, leading into that weekend with a higher temperature at 58 degrees on Saturday, and then hopefully some more snowfall coming in on Sunday. That's your 5-day forecast. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
TV8 Vail is bringing you the outdoor lifestyle you crave. Tune in daily from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. to see the adventure on The Line, Scoreboard, Scoreboard Nation, Urban America, Outdoor America, and more. Find us online at tv8vail.com or Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. If you are in the market for some new goggles to get out there and enjoy riding or skiing on the mountain, there's only one place you have to go, and that's Eyepieces of Vail. Eyepiecesofvail.com is their website. They have got a variety of different brands, different sizes, different styles of not only goggles, but also different kinds of eyewear. So if you're out there enjoying the après, you can look cool and slick out there in some of their beautiful, beautiful eyewear that they've got. And they've got some new pieces that have come in. So get in there and talk to one of their experts. They've got 6 convenient locations around the valley, and they can set you up with whatever you need to make sure that you're having a good time out on the mountain, skiing or riding safe and secure. Now today we are going to feature the Smith 4D Mag. This is one of my favorite systems because of the lens design itself. So if you look at the lens, it's got a nice curvature to the bottom which increases that peripheral vision. So not just side to side but also up and down to eliminate a lot of the head movement so you can focus on skiing or boarding. Keep that line in mind and not have to worry about looking around to see what you've got. Now, the technology in that lens itself is called ChromaPop, and it identifies some of the imperfections in the snow, really decreases what ill effects the flat light has, and opens up the skiing terrain so that you can see a lot easier in what you do. Now, another nice piece of technology that's built into the goggle itself is the magnetic lens. So if you're skiing or boarding and the sun comes out or the clouds come out and you need to change the lens, it's as simple as popping one out and popping the other one back in. Eliminate any downtime that you've got out there on the mountain with this simple technology built into the Smith 4D Mag. Now get into Eyepieces of Vail. That's eyepiecesofvail.com if you want to look at their website, but they have a number of experts that are in there that can help guide you to the right brand, right style, and right size that is going to fit your helmet, face, and riding or skiing style. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail and take a look at the transportation system here in Avon. It's so easy to get around on our bus system.
We're really excited to introduce you to TV8's newest on-air segment. It's called the TV8 Visitors Bureau, and what that does is it helps you navigate getting around town from point A to point B, or find the restaurant you want to go to, or maybe even give you tips on where you should go for what kind of meal you're looking for. And right now we're here at the Avon Transit Center, where we're going to be giving you information on which bus you should catch depending on where you want to go, because there's a red line, a blue line, a skier and restaurant shuttle, and so there's a lot of information here. If you're staying down in Avon, the Avon Skier Shuttle will pick you up at so many great locations and get you up to Beaver Creek Mountain for you to enjoy skiing and riding up there. And the bus comes every 15 minutes to each stop, so therefore you can get to the mountain very quickly and efficiently. You can go to avon.org for more information in the entire bus schedule. Now, the EcoBus is an inter-county bus that can take you from Eagle to Vail and anywhere in between. Whether you're looking to go to Minturn or Eagle Vail, this is the bus that's going to get you from point A to point B. And for more information on that, you'll go to eaglecounty.us to see exactly the bus schedule that's taking place there. That's going to do it for this edition of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. I hope it helps you get from point A to point B, and it helps you navigate the bus system here in Avon just a little bit. We'll be back with more after this.
Good morning, Vail.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these 2 luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Aches and pains from skiing? Trouble sleeping? Hi, I'm Eric, founder of Amari. We provide effective, fast-acting, great-tasting, plant-based products designed to help you get out there day after day and maximize your fun on vacation by reducing inflammation, improving joint comfort and health, and supporting sleep. We come in single-serving packets that you just mix with water, or we've got great recipes for recovery cocktails, breakfast smoothies, bedtime teas, and mocktails, as well as recovery tips on our website. You can find us at local retailers in the Vail Valley.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
In the heart of the Vail Village, on the corner of One Willow Bridge Road, across from Solaris, is Lamina Jewelry. We have one of the largest selections of designer, fine, and fashion jewelry in the Vail Valley. In addition to our unique and one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces, we have museum-quality fossils and minerals that you truly have to see to believe. We pride ourselves on our customer service and knowledge of your pieces. Come in as a customer, leave as a friend.
Good morning, Vail.
We were talking cases of miracles earlier, and Andy McBride is nothing less than a miracle himself. He's joining us on the couch this morning. Good morning, Andy. Thank you so much for being here.
Good morning.
Oh my gosh, we've been talking off camera about the crazy ebbs and flows of your recovery. And so people who maybe have seen some of your old interviews know a little bit about what your kind of journey has looked like.
I think that was December of 19, was it? When I was here?
Yeah, I think it was.
Right before COVID.
Right before. And so for people who don't know kind of what your journey has looked like, can you give them just a little bit of a brief on what has taken place in your life?
Yeah, sure. It was West Nile virus. I got infected in 2018 in the fall. And, you know, you hear about it from mosquitoes and whatnot, but I got contracted it in Minnesota. And the next 7.5 months, we're in and out of hospitals and inpatient rehabilitation centers, and finally got home in a power wheelchair and went to work on rehab as well, and continued to make gains. And the family support and love of friends and family just kept me going for more. Keep making more goals, new goals, and.
Well, and you have your brother as your personal trainer, so he's right there. And I have 4 brothers. And so there's always that like friendly competition, that like egging each other on. And so I'm sure that helps motivate you a little bit, that he's your brother and he knows those buttons to push.
We have a lot of fun with it. And I mean, and due to COVID, we basically, outpatient therapy shut down. So we revamped the basement into a therapy room, and we have these harnesses that are resistance bands up to the ceiling. So we use squats, and I can get a full range of motion squat out of with the help of the resistance bands and him helping me and guiding me and spotting me. But sometimes we just laugh, and he's like, okay, ground transfers, and he lets me drop all the way down, and, you know, good luck getting up. No, we have a lot of fun with it.
It's good that you're having fun, because what a hard road to recovery it's been. And kind of, as we were talking off camera, it was not easy, because there was a solid period where they were like, oh, you're going to be out of the hospital in 3 weeks. And then it just continued for months.
Correct. And at that point, they didn't know, because the nerves were taking so long. I could finally feel my skin, but I couldn't feel, a lot of other things. It was like I couldn't move them,
Yeah.
I said, I can feel my toes, but I can't move them. And doctors look like, if you're ever going to walk again, this is going to be easier if you can feel your feet. There's to not feel your feet. And I'm like, okay, let's go to work. So,
I mean,
yeah.
I cannot imagine the hours that you have put in to be walking again but now you're skiing again.
And that's the thing too with the goals and having the memory. My West Nile virus was the super rare part where it broke through the blood-brain barrier and affected the brain and the spinal cord. So when the nerves started coming back and regenerating, you just hope that the one that comes back teaches the next one, and so on. And with the skiing, Vail is a big part of the recovery, because it's like those memories came back, and you're like, if I can just feel the sun shine on my face in Vail again, and that turned into, well, now I can walk. Do you think I can keep getting stronger to ski one day? And so last spring, we finally got out to chair 15, which I didn't even know existed. But from a guy that skied every run on the mountain to go into chair 15 and being able to do it 4 times and then being smoked, to being now this year, just yesterday, being able to go past the 15 and down to the bottom of 2 and up and across Eagle's Nest Ridge. So it was unexplainable. The joy.
I'm sure that the joy that you felt in your heart in that moment was just so magical, and also the adrenaline, because you're back on skis and you're going fast down the mountain and you're making the turns and you're enjoying the snow, which is, I mean, what we all live here for.
And then and doing it with my family and watching their faces and watching their smiles, and it's pretty special. So
between when you got West Nile and when you started skiing again, how long was that time period?
So when I did that interview in 19, I, with 4 people, were able to get my boots on and walk to my skis and put them on. I got about 6 feet and fell down. I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna work. Yeah. Not today. And then it was, we didn't come in spring of 2020 or fall of 2020. So it was spring of 21. Basically last year I was able to get on the skis, and my right turn was okay, or my left turn, my right leg was okay to turn. And it was amazing what muscles you need for skiing. Like, I didn't know you needed calves as much as you do. Like the ability to really push into the toes and heels. And so I was able to then do a couple of runs down that 15 and maintain vertical, stay vertical and upright. So, and then, so that was virtually last spring. And then I came out in December and was able to do more runs and better turns. A left turn came, or a right turn. So I was able to do, the turns seemed better, and so I knew that I'd just keep working at it. 4 more months back out here in April now, and able to continue down those catwalks into ledges or Minnehaha, and then down through Cubs Way and to Eagle's Nest Ridge. So.
Skiing is the therapy that we all use.
So what do you think? Lodge pole next?
Yeah.
Or Avani?
Perfect. 100%.
Only one way to find out. So.
I mean, I think that there's some other steps that you could take before.
A couple more months of recovery and rehab.
I think that by fall of this year, you'll be there no problem.
Yeah, I think
that's
so.
my.
I think so. And and having a background in wrestling and football, and knowing what a personal drive, what it takes, and then maintaining that fine line of being upset about yourself, being your situation, and then also retaining enough positivity that people want to be around you in order to push you.
Yeah.
So you have to. It sounds dumb, but it's like you have to not enjoy where you're at to get better. And to push yourself, but do it in a positive way, and it feels good.
Well, like
make enough small goals and then celebrate those goals, because right away I wasn't celebrating the small goals.
Yes.
And then the bigger ones come to picture.
Right.
They're all of a sudden, wow, that wasn't even a thought.
All of those small steps to get you to that big picture is really the kicker, and especially in a situation like this. And so you're going to continue your strength training.
Absolutely.
And then you're going to be back out here in the fall to ski again.
Yep. So that, I conquered a green, let's go to a blue. You never know.
Yeah. I mean, we have to chat with you next time you come back.
Sounds great.
See where the progress is, see where the skiing is taking place.
All right.
Andy, thank you so much for coming in and sharing your incredible success story with us. You're a walking miracle, and you're so inspiring. Even saying and just being honest that it's hard to enjoy where you are, because you have to have that mentality to keep pushing forward.
How do you hate where you're at and put a smile on your face? That's so hard, but that's what's needed.
The balance of it all. But I mean, to hear you have come back from it and you're here, you're skiing, and you're getting that sunshine on your face again is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Make sure that you stay tuned for TV8's Good Morning Vail, because we're going to have Andy back in the fall to see if he's making his way down those blues. But he's got until Friday because he's going to be here skiing on the mountain. So if you see him, go say hi. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the one and only beautiful South Lake Tahoe. This penthouse is all about location, nestled in the heart of downtown, near the casinos and at the base of Heavenly Resort. This is the Opulent Minute. This open concept floor plan is perfect for entertaining family and friends. Opulent Vacations provides highly personalized experiences that go beyond what five-star hotels can provide with our concierge services. I'm here with Ted from Powder House. Tell us about your business.
We specialize in winter sports rentals like skis and snowboards, a lot of retail winter sports sales also, and we do boot fitting for ski boots and ski sales too to make sure you have the best time up on the mountain.
To make your reservation with Powder House, visit opulentvacations.com. With the best shopping, dining, and mountain activities right outside your door, this is the perfect location for an unforgettable trip to South Lake Tahoe. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Love what you see on TV8 Vail? Why not join the team? We're looking for applicants for the following positions: videographers and editors, sales, technical directors, administrative assistant, sports host and reporter, on-air talent. Check out our website at tv8vail.com for more details, or email your resume to Danielle at tv8vail.com. There's more for you on Channel 92. Deerfield Media Vail is an equal opportunity employer.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Good morning, Vail.
We saw those spring conditions out in full force yesterday, but we're going to see some precipitation throughout the course of today. Cooler temperatures taking place first thing this morning. 34 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 42, a 70% chance of snowfall throughout the course of today. Now we're expecting those snow showers and that wind chill to come through pretty heavy. It was pretty windy first thing this morning. As we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see those temperatures progressively warming up, but that chance of snow lingering first thing this morning, and then mostly cloudy and windy later this afternoon. That high is going to take place between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver in the Front Range, definitely warmer. They're seeing a slight chance of precipitation, but they might see some sunshine down there. 62 in Denver, 42 in Vail, 44 in Avon, and then 50 in Eagle. So temperatures both out to the east and to the west of us, just slightly warmer, but a little bit of precipitation throughout all of Colorado, definitely lingering above Eagle County, pretty heavy. Now, as we take a look ahead, overnight tonight here in Vail, temperatures dropping down into the low teens. 13 degrees is our overnight low, a 30% chance of snowfall, mostly cloudy skies. Hopefully we'll see a break in that, and that sunshine will start to come out. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, partly sunny skies starting tomorrow, mostly sunny skies on Thursday, but that beautiful sunshine coming out in full force on Friday, continuing into Saturday, and then maybe a slight chance of precipitation making its way out on Sunday. We want to thank the Beaver Creek Resort Company for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for a great way to kick off your summer, well, then they've got the activities for you. And to learn more about it, go to beavercreek.com/events. Now we're going to take it over to Kevin, who's going to give us a look at that resort report.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Thank you, Maddie, and some much-needed snowfall coming our way as we've seen some of that base diminish with those warm temperatures that we've had coming up. Now, looking over at Beaver Creek, reported 3 inches of snow in the last 48 hours, 233 inches for the season total, and that base depth is kind of sticking around at that 65-inch mark, even with some of that new snowfall that's come in. That warm weather has kind of kicked things over. 24 lifts are open, 160 trails. That's 94% of the terrain there in Beaver Creek for you to get out and enjoy. Now, skipping over to Vail, nothing really reported in the last 48 hours. They have received 230 inches over the season and 59-inch base. So even though that's gone down a little bit from last week, there's still plenty out there to enjoy. We've got some 25 lifts open, 267 trails. 97% of the terrain over there. So plenty of area to get out, enjoy, explore, and hopefully some of that new snowfall that's coming in will get that base depth up there. We've got 2 more weeks left over at Beaver Creek, and then May 1st is the closing day for Vail. So get out there and enjoy this beautiful weather that's coming our way and get out there and ski those mountains. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Skiing is more dangerous than ever due to crowded slopes and people skiing faster than their abilities allow. Hi, this is Joseph Block, a ski injury attorney at Block & Chapleau. If another skier or snowboarder hits you from behind and it injures you, you're entitled to monetary compensation. Remember, the downhill skier has the right of way. The uphill skier has the responsibility to avoid skiers below.
If you've been injured, you need to call an attorney to protect your rights. It's important to preserve the evidence immediately. Call Block & Chapleau today at 970-926-1700. We've been doing this for over 30 years and have collected millions of dollars of compensation for injured skiers and snowboarders.
Block & Chapleau has offices in the Vail Valley, Frisco, and Denver to serve you. Your case is our priority.
If you've been injured in an automobile or ski collision, call us today at 970-926-1700 to speak to an attorney or go to vailjustice.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We always talk about a lot of the fun things that are going on around the community, the arts, events, entertainment, sporting activities. Whether you're a pro or a Joe, there's always something out there going on. And I have got a special guest from the Vail Valley Foundation, Ross Leonhardt, that's out there making it happen. How are you, Ross?
Always good to be here,
man. I tell you, every time I look at your website, there's something that's been added. Either we've got the GoPro Mountain Games coming up for the summer, we've got the Villar Performing Arts Center, the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. It just never ends.
That's right. We got the Vail Dance Festival we're starting to get stoked about. So lots coming up this summer. I was talking to Maddie a little bit earlier about, what do we do in the shoulder season when there's not much going on? But there's almost always something happening out here.
Exactly. There's never a down moment. I mean, I remember when it used to be, we're going to take a couple months off between skiing and stuff, but it just keeps rolling.
It keeps rolling, and we've really used the GoPro Mountain Games June 7th through 12th this year. We really think that's the kickoff to summer. People go, put some wax on your skis the next couple weeks, dig out the mountain bike, get the clothes ready, and then when the mountain games start, we're ready to go for summer.
Yeah, whether you want to go watch the Dock Dogs, those furry athletes perform, or if you want to get up on the mountain, watch some mountain biking, there's something for everybody. Climbing's back this year.
Climbing's back. We're going to have a lot going on. We also have stuff going on leading up to the mountain games, so we're getting ready to start a dog competition, and it's open to anyone to send in videos of their dogs, and there's prizes to win, including Origin dog food for a year. So all sorts of good stuff leading up to the mountain games. Registration's open to compete. spectating's free. We highly encourage people to come out, and we're celebrating 20 years this year, so it's going to be a big one.
Nice, nice. And you always set up the little village down there with all the vendors out, and it's a good time.
There's going to be vendors. We're really kind of blowing up Golden Peak this year. There's going to be a little hangout over there with some live music and a lot of stuff to kind of relax and get out of the sun, because it does get a little hot out there. And then, stroll through the village. There's Gear Town. There's dog portraits to take. There's dock dogs. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We're ready.
Well, looking forward to that. Now, let's skip over and talk about Vail Performing Arts Center.
Yeah, let's do it. So last Friday, they wrapped up their winter season with Be the Underwater Bubble Show. Such fun stuff, man. A lot of fun stuff. So they're going to take a couple week break, but we're already planning the summer. We just announced John Fogerty coming this summer. Personally, I'm a big baseball fan, so he's really high on my list of musicians to see. Center field is a classic in my book, so we're really looking forward to him.
Yep. And then there's a classic pianist that's going to be coming up soon playing that's going to be incredible. So something for everybody.
Something for everyone. There's comedy, there's family acts like that Be the Underwater Bubble Show, classical series, all concerts, you know, something for everyone.
Nice. And then so let's go now over to Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater, which I'm going to tell you what. If you've not been to a show there, you've got to go out and check out the amphitheater in the summertime. There's nothing better than a picnic up in the grass while you're listening to some amazing music or watching a dance performance.
It really is. It just gets me excited thinking about it, right? Sitting on that lawn, you got friends you might not have seen for a couple months, family, you got drinks and food and great live entertainment, you know. It's quite a different scene than it is in the winter, but the AMP's got a lot of shows coming up. We're announcing more and more every day, so that summer lineup's coming together. What I'm excited about is Michael Franti. He really kicked it off last year as one of the biggest shows of the year, kind of returning from the pandemic. Packed house at the AMP for the first time in years, and he puts on an amazing show. Really feel-good, upbeat show. So we're looking forward to Michael Franti. Got a lineup here scrolling across right now that's happening during the Mountain Games. So there are 3 concerts during the GoPro Mountain Games to get tickets to as well at the AMP. The AMP, it's a beautiful place. It's views of the Gore, views of Vail Mountain, and you got live music in your ears. Can't beat it.
Yeah, and anybody that's visiting that wants to go to some of these shows, I'm going to tell you right now, go on the website, find the one you want, and get your tickets now. Michael Franti, when they kicked off, sold out.
Sold out.
And so there's a lot of these great shows that sell out. And we always tell you, whether it's any of the events over there, go check out, see what you want, and get your tickets early because they'll be gone.
They do sell out. The Vail Performing Arts Center, that's about a 535-seat theater, so it's very intimate. Those shows can sell out, of course. And then the amphitheater is about 2,500 seats, half in the lawn, half pavilion seating, so you do have options for seating. And that'll sell out as well.
Well, Ross, I'm amped up, I'm ready to go. Let's get, like we were talking, I don't want to push winter out too soon, but there's a lot of fun things coming up, and I'm excited.
There is. Summer's a great time in the Valley, isn't it?
Perfect. Well, thanks for coming in and sharing with us today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
The mountains are a place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrofacial MD facial system that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vail. Nourish your mind and body. Discover true Vail at Après Massage and Facials.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I invite you to join us here at our library to find materials in multiple formats, fiction, nonfiction, children's, periodicals. There's a plethora of materials here for you. The way you get that is through your library card. If you are visiting, living, working in the Vail Valley, you are welcome to have a library card. Simply come in with your photo ID and we will serve you and allow us to transform you at Vail Public Library.
Good morning, Vail.
There's so many great things always taking place in our community. Now, we just talked all things summer with Ross Leonhardt from the Vail Valley Foundation, but we're not quite done yet.
Not yet. Still a lot to do.
Still a lot to do. And taking place tonight at Vail Symposium, which they always have programs that really ignite your cognitive thinking. They are always there to make you think a little bit harder about things than you normally would.
Yeah, they'll throw you a curveball. We'll talk about geopolitical and some things going on. And then tonight is a special one, Beyond Belief.
And this is considering the evidence for life after life. And this is really going to be a very interesting one. And especially just like if you've lost a friend or a dog or a family member recently, this is going to be kind of one of those ones that gives you a different perspective on the passing of that person.
Yeah, and it started with, there was a essay contest that was done. And I believe almost $2 million worth of prize money that was put up by a person in Las Vegas. And they collected all those, read through them, and there was a doctor that actually had that near-death experience and was in a coma. And when they brought him back, he wrote a book all about his experiences while he was, what he says, on the other side.
It's really interesting because we just had Andy McBride in here who was in a coma for quite some time with this neuroinvasive West Nile virus. He was just telling us off camera, he was on a ventilator, a trach ventilator for 3 weeks, meaning that he was in a full-blown medical-induced coma for 3 weeks. He was fully cognitive and fully there, but his body had just slowly shut down. And so I'm sure that the stories that he has from that experience too are insane.
And what's really curious about the conversation you had, Andy was very humble in the way he was talking about it, but as I was off camera speaking to his father, the impact that his father actually saw going on was much more intense than really what Andy let on. So he went through a lot.
He did go through a lot. And so if you're interested in hearing kind of the evidence beyond life after life, the great way to do it is go to vailsymposium.org for more information and a great place to buy your tickets.
Absolutely.
Something else taking place in Vail this weekend is the Vail Opry Spring Series. Now, this is going to take place all the way until Vail Mountain closes. But if you like live music, dancing, and getting out there and soaking up the sun, this is the event for you.
Yeah, one of my favorites comes on Thursday, and that's the TGR, the Teton Gravity Research Film Series. If you're into adrenaline, if you're a junkie on all that kind of stuff, that's the place to go. So go to iBridge, 6 p.m., and they're going to be showing some films there. And then some mountaintop music on Friday from 1 to 3 there at Midvale on the mountain. A lot of things going into the weekend, so take a look at the website. It's up right now, and find something because there's a lot of fun activities that are happening around that.
Also, if you've just not gone out to do any of the opera taking place around our community right now, it has been so much fun to just go soak up the sunshine, see the live music, and kind of make sure that you're just feeling spring in full force.
And in that 5-day weather forecast, that weekend's going to be shaping up to be a beautiful, beautiful one, so get out there.
I know. Saturday is calling my name from yesterday because of that sunshine that's going to be out. We got a little bit of teaser yesterday, and now it's going to come out in full force. Something else taking place this weekend that we all know and love so much, but you have to buy your tickets now because they're going to sell out quickly, is the Taste of Vail.
Yeah, whether it's the debut of rosé or one of the tastings. So they do the tasting in the street, the tasting on the mountain, and then the grand tasting. But get in here, look at this website that's up on the screen right now. There are plenty of celebrity chefs that are coming in, a lot of instructional events that are taking place, but you need to get your tickets now. Some of the events I noticed are already beginning to sell out or sold out, so get in there now so you can get your tickets for some great events, some exquisite food and beverage, and some celebrity chefs.
Yes, they also do a really good job at highlighting our local cuisine, and we've got such incredible hidden gem restaurants throughout Vail, some of which are big names we've all heard of, we all know, we all love, but then some of them throw you these curveballs of excellent food, and it's always really fun to go do the tasting on Bridge Street because you get to walk around, you get to see the ambiance, you get to feel the vibes that are going around Vail Village, but then you also get a chance to just eat the most incredible food.
Yeah, and if you're into pairing cocktails and wine with the food, some of the other events that you can get tickets for will take you through a journey of that exquisite food, wine pairings, and just something you can't miss. So get out there and enjoy that.
Yes, it's going to be incredible this weekend. There are so many great things still taking place, so make sure that you get out and you enjoy our community. For more information on what's happening all around Vail, you can go to discovervail.com/events. They're going to have the entire lineup of what's happening and then some.
Absolutely. And if you're interested in looking at Beaver Creek, they're starting to wind down their season a little bit sooner than Vail, but go to beavercreek.com and see what's happening there. You can see from the Villar Performing Arts Center some acts and entertainment that's coming through.
We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we're going to be introducing you to Lori Barnes from the Vail Public Library, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Finally, the vacation home you've dreamed of. This property features 8 luxurious bedrooms, an indoor pool and hot tub, and is minutes from Heavenly Resort. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. The master overlooks the mountains and beautiful Lake Tahoe. Pour yourself a nightcap and cozy up by the enchanting double-sided fireplace. I'm here with Erica from Yummy Fixins. Tell us a little bit about your business.
We provide an in-home cooking service for all occasions. We work with our clients to customize menus using local and fresh ingredients and provide amazing customer service.
Opulent Vacations provides highly personalized experiences that go beyond what 5-star hotels can provide with our concierge services. End your day in one of the best features of this home, the indoor swimming pool and hot tub. This estate has everything you need for the ultimate vacation escape. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Experience life in the mountain towns. From kayaking to hiking, from skiing to snowshoeing, Scoreboard Nation has you covered. Join us as we visit Park City, Vail Beaver Creek, and Reno Tahoe. Check us out online at thescoreboardnation.com or find us on one of our affiliate stations.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
Good morning, Vail.
The Vail Public Library is such a great place to go and enjoy the ambiance, get engulfed into everything they have, but also a great place for so many events and activities. And we're joined by the queen of the library, Lori Barnes. First thing this morning, good morning, Lori.
Hello. That makes me laugh.
I think it's so true because every time we talk about the Vail Library, I'm like, oh, Lori. I'm like, yeah, Lori. That's Lori's place.
I know. That's just because I haven't convinced any other staff members to come on the air. They're a little camera shy.
That's okay.
Yeah. We've got some talented, beautiful ladies that work at the library, but they're just camera shy. So it's like, no, you go ahead, Lori. It's okay.
Well, perfect. Then you can have the queen title because you come in and you sit with us on the couch.
Yeah.
But you guys have an entire lineup of events taking place, and especially for the month of April.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're in the midst of National Library Week. Connect with your library, and that's what libraries across the country are. That's the message that we're sharing, because every year is National Library Week. It's been going on for decades, and there's always a theme. So this year it's Connect with your library, and that's just really important. That's Molly Shannon. She's a comedian, and she's this year's honorary spokesperson or we always have kind of a mascot, so to speak. We've had superheroes. We've had all kinds of people. This year it's Molly Shannon. So National Library Week is typically in April. It kicked off on Sunday. It runs all week. So it's just about how can you connect with the library? What can the library do for you to to just make a difference in your life? And there are many ways.
There are many ways, and you guys are doing a lot of upcoming programming to make it nice and convenient for people to maybe get some things taken care of at the library and get some things swapped out at the library. You guys have a lineup of events right now.
So I know what you're hinting at. To take care of things at the library, bring back those overdue materials. Anything that is you've noticed it under the bed or in the car when you're doing that spring cleaning of your car. It's like, oh my God, I've got a Vail Public Library item. If it's overdue, don't worry about it. Just bring it back this month. It's like no questions asked. We don't have any fines this month. It doesn't mean that if you've got something that's lost or damaged or an old find from the deep, dark past, these are actual physical materials that are in your possession that need to get brought back. And we'll just waive the fine and you go on about life.
Just like that, and right now you have a new Safeway drop. And so people can drop their overdue materials in the Safeway drop, not even have to show face to show how embarrassing it is that they've kept that book for too long.
I know. Well, sometimes people are nervous. It's like, oh my God, I don't want to, show up and, I'm really late. I probably owe hundreds of dollars. There are maximum fines too.
Yeah.
But if you don't return an item, then ultimately you could be charged for a lost book fee. So we want to get away from that. Just bring the items back, and that way it gets in the hands of another customer, which is what we want.
Right, and especially, right now it's like a get out of jail free card.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, that's what it is. And I'm glad you mentioned the Safeway drop. Today is my day to stop by and see what's in there. It's kind of funny. It's been a slow startup. The first couple of times I checked it on my day, we had 2 or 3 items. Last week I had a whole bag full of things. It was great. Yeah, it was wonderful.
Everyone bringing their stuff back now that it's nice and convenient. Sometimes people don't want to drive in and park and walk over, and so the book drop makes it so easy. Something else that you guys have taking place at the library, though, there's a nice little swap happening.
That LED light bulb swap. So we're partnering with the Climate Action Collaborative, and we've done this several times before. So if you've got these old-fashioned light bulbs in your house, these old incandescent bulbs, every person, every individual is allowed to walk in with 2. You can be a teenager, you can be mom, you can be dad, you can be grandma and grandpa. We don't care. When you bring in 2 old, we'll swap it out for 2 LED light bulbs. We've done this. The staff have done this, and we've taken really good advantage of it. And it's just wonderful because, you want to have these more energy efficient, cost effective, better lighting bulbs in your home. So we're doing it all month.
Not only that, but they're brighter, they last longer, and you're right, it's a better energy saver, which makes it nice and easy for you to be able to see around your house.
I know.
And then you've got a great concert coming.
Yeah, Natalie Spears. So when her photo comes up, she's playing a banjo. That's the picture we have on our banner. But she's a lovely performer. We've had Natalie before, and she's a multi-instrumentalist, and she sings, and she's coming to the library in person. We've been trying to plan this ever since, with the COVID shutdowns and trying to reschedule things, and do we do in person, do we not? So we're back to offering these in-person programs. Part of our evenings of engagement, that's the tagline we call it. It's come out to the library on an evening, get engaged with the library. When you're in the building, you might want to check out the resources we have, the lovely ambiance. I'm always trying to sell that too. But Natalie's going to be here tomorrow evening at 5:30 p.m., totally free. You don't need to register. Just come on down and enjoy the music.
Which, you guys are in such a beautiful location right there on the river. You've got the most incredible view from outside the library windows, and now it's a little bit chilly today. It's a great day to go enjoy that fireside lounge.
Yes.
And especially if you have not finished your One Book, One Valley tall grass read yet.
You are good. You got the lineup all buttoned down. Yeah, so Sandra Dallas. It doesn't matter if you haven't even picked up tall grass. If you want to meet Colorado author, New York Times bestselling author Sandra Dallas, she's coming to the Valley tomorrow. She is the most engaging author I've probably ever dealt with because, you email her, she's just immediate, responsive. We've had some phone calls. I'm going to get to meet her tomorrow. I'm so excited.
Me too.
She's going to drive up to Vail Public Library.
You know, I'm going to get to show her around the library, introduce her to the staff that are there. She's staying at the Antlers. I have to give a huge shout out to Magda King, the general manager at the Antlers. She's providing 2 free nights of lodging, a suite no less, for Sandra Dallas. So she's going to be in a nice, comfy room. But after she tours around the library, you know where she's going to be sitting next tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, she's going to be right here on the couch with us. We're going to have some girl time tomorrow. Mid-afternoon. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be so fun. And then she's traveling around the valley. I told her I'm your chauffeur. That puts the pressure on me. I washed the car yesterday. You know, we got color.
You got to clean it out. Yeah, do that spring cleaning in the car for Sandra, of course.
Yeah, but she's just been so gracious. I mean, I was just listening this morning, the interview we did with Steve Lee on KZYR a couple of weeks ago, and that's actually running if you listen to 97.7 or The Mile. But anyway, Sandra, I'm going to pick her up at her hotel on Thursday. She's going to go out to Eagle Valley High School. She's going to interact with high school kids. Kids from Gypsum Creek Middle School are being bussed over because they've read her companion juvenile title, Red Berries, White Clouds, Blue Sky. Then we're going to hoof it on down. We're going to head east. You know, we're starting in Vail, going west, going up to the Bookworm in Edwards to have lunch and interact with whoever's in the Bookworm that afternoon, tomorrow, Thursday. Then we're going to Vail Mountain School. She's going to interact, have a discussion, and just a meet and greet with upper school and middle school students there. And then we'll give her just a little window of downtime. She knows this. We've got her pretty compromised with her schedule. It's like take her all over. But at least she doesn't have to drive, and that's good.
Yes.
And then that evening, she'll be at CMC in Edwards, and there's still plenty of room. So if anybody wants to meet Sandra Dallas at CMC in Edwards, hear her do, meet and greet with her, have some refreshments. She'll talk about her book. She'll do Q&A. There'll be book signing. You can bring your own copy of Tall Grass or Red Berries, or you can purchase copies that evening. So it's the finale is here.
The finale, and this has been going on for so long. This has been such an intense, sorry, really.
It has been intense, yeah.
Really, really wonderful way that you have brought our community together to share a book and enjoy everything that's been taking place. And so we just want to thank you for doing all of the efforts that you have and really bringing light to Amachi and all that it has been.
You're quite welcome, but everybody must keep in mind that even though I'm sitting on the sofa, it takes a village. So there's been lots of helpers that aren't sitting on this sofa that have, given so much time and attention to this initiative this year. And we're just really proud. We kicked it off in December. Here we are culminating in April. We're exciting. Then we'll take a little breath and get ready for next year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lori, thank you so much for coming in and chatting with me this morning and giving us all of this great information and doing the full lineup of events for Library Week.
Absolutely. You're quite welcome.
Make sure that you check out the Vail Public Library. If you do not have a library card already, it's super easy to do. All you need to do is show up with a photo ID. It's that simple. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got just a little teeny tiny bit of Good Morning Vail left.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I am thrilled to tell you that this year's One Book, One Valley 2022 title has been officially announced. The title is Tall Grass by Colorado author Sandra Dallas. Sandra is also a New York Times best-selling author. This title is something that men and women of all ages throughout the county will want to pick up and read. It's part thriller, part historical novel. For more information, go to onebookonevalley.com.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Welcome aboard! Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Good morning, Vail.
It goes so quickly, and especially when we have so many great guests coming into the studio.
Yeah, there's so much going on and so much information to try to get out. It's just hard to fit it all into an hour.
It is hard to fit it all into an hour. We want to thank Andy McBride for coming in and sharing his miracle story with us. What an intense few years he's had to go through with West Nile, and then being completely paralyzed to getting out on the slopes and skiing now.
Yeah, what a brave guy, and he went through a lot. And, you know, like I said, he was being pretty humble about talking about it, but listening to his father and kind of what they saw was it's nothing short of a miracle what's been going on.
It's nothing short of a miracle, and he is such a perfect walking miracle because he was honest about the situation, saying you have to hate where you are, but you have to stay positive while you're going through it. So all of the bad comes to an end. You just have to keep pushing.
And as with any trauma, the family support system is key, and having his brother as a personal trainer and then speaking to his father about the way everybody came together to make sure he had all the resources he needed, just absolutely incredible.
Absolutely incredible. Then make sure that you check out the summer lineup for all things Vail Valley Foundation, whether it's the Vail Performing Arts Center or whether it's the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. Ross Leonhardt gave us so much information.
Absolutely. And then Lori Barnes with her. What was nice about Lori, she said, you know, it takes a lot of people. She's here representing a whole group of individuals that have come together. And at the end of the day, we talk about this. Our valley, that's what it's about. Whether it's the Vail Performing Arts Center, the Vail Valley Foundation, the Library District, everybody comes together to make these amazing events come together and happen.
And to happen, which is so incredible. We've got a really good show in store for you tomorrow, so make sure that you tune in. We're going to be introducing you to the Battle Mountain High School Drama Club because they've got a really fun show coming up. And then we're going to be introducing you to Alpine Pizza. If you've not been yet, it's incredible.
It's going to be a great show, so don't forget to tune in. Same time, same place here on the couch.
We'll see you tomorrow. Get out there and enjoy that wintry mix of weather that we have today.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Are you looking for exciting and nutritious recipes to cook at home? Watch Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller on TV8 Vail. Tracy brings you the best in fresh and healthy foods for the active outdoor lifestyle. Stream online at tv8vail.com or find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time